Okay, here's the front of the house, the northern exposure on the Strawbale house at the Anchorage Moruya. I've got you can see the big post there that's sort of for a summer shade. It's all double glazed glass on this side. It's actually recycled from old sliding doors. You can see all the different markings on the doors. But it's in the form of the land a bit. It just sort of comes down the slope and then turns into a split level sort of 2-story with only about 1 metre of cut, so not too much cut and fill and not too many water issues associated with that. You can see on top of the post there's a bit of a bushfire fighting option with a big drenching sprinkler head. You can see out the back there a water tank. The hardened birch is looking so good I thought I'd have to add that bit too. But yeah, it's all black butt timber for the windows. The poles for the structural component of holding up the house are all trees from the site that were just milled square. We've got the first flush diverter and the end of the butterfly roof. I'll go up a bit higher so you can see the shape of the roof. Here's the strange roof angle. There's lots of different angles going on, and the camera probably doesn't pick it up very well. But it's like a butterfly roof and it slopes one end to the other with a valley in the middle. The valley's a bit steeper than a normal box gutter, which helps clear the leaves and gets them to run down to the tank. It's got about a 5 kilowatt or 6 kilowatt solar system, and then a solar hot water as well. A bit of a screen for a kiwi fruit and screen off the neighbour's view of our back door. Here's there's an outdoor shower there and some old glass as a screen, and then a double story up the back there. It's quite a big Strawbale wall, but it worked quite well. Here's the western elevation, a bit of a veranda there and an entry. The doors clad in black butt there for a bit of extra bushfire protection. It's a nice big Strawbale wall here too, leading up to the north side where we already looked at. This is just inside. Here's the front door, but a bit of a nook with the Strawbale and a forest red gum slab on top there. And this is the stairs that double as a fireplace, or a fireplace that double as stairs. It's a Russian masonry heater. Should show a bit more of that. It's got an oven in this side. You can see the pizza tray there, and it's got these clean out doors at every level as it changes directions, but the flue winds its way inside the brick and so exchanges all the heat with the brick. So you have a big fire and then the fire goes out, but the bricks stay warm for a couple of days. This is probably still warm from a fire 2 days ago, so it works pretty well. And you can smoke fish in it as well, as I showed. And the masonry heater.
Is that inside?
It should be. Should be good by morning. This is the nice big beams of the living area for the floor upstairs as well, and hardwood floor. Again, the windows to the north there. Front door. Some nice old recycled doors. This one's a really old cedar door. This is another angle on the Russian masonry heater. It changes angle too, like the rest of the house. It's a lot of stuff on weird angles, but that worked quite well for the heater. And then it's the stairs, as I said. Here's the windows with a bit of a nook and shelves. And then the poles provide an option for these nooks, and you can have things hanging in there and stuff. It's out of the way. If I show it from another angle, you can see that it's sort of not a cupboard, but it's a useful bit of hanging space, and it provides a bit of a joint for the construction, and any cracking will go along there. It's just a quick idea of the bathroom. Again, the Strawbale, big wide wall. It's good to avoid straw in the walls of the bathroom. This has got an extra layer of sort of protection around it, so moisture can't get into the straw. But it can be done. You just got to put that extra layer in and be careful with the waterproofing. It's the toilet area. It's sort of dug back into the straw there a bit to give you more space at the front of the toilet and the front door. And all the different angles of the roof there, it's not quite square because it's triangular. And then these doors are all recycled doors. I've cleaned the paint off the outside to clean them up, and then the internal paint looked pretty good, I thought, so I left it. This is the laundry door, and then spare room. It's got the exposed pole coming through the straw there again, like the other room. It's also got a bit of a nook at the end where the shelf goes for a bit more room, and also avoids putting straw under the sort of centre gutter there if it ever overflowed or leaked. It'll be pretty useful to have it that way. Here's the upstairs with the classic Strawbale truth window, and it's got this little nook at the top here that, even though the roof slopes down with that butterfly roof, this little extra turret bit means you can stand up here comfortably.